the most important thing. My dad was never present, and he gave me the insight on what not to do and what not to be. And I always promised myself that I would be the opposite of what he was. How to be a parent. A lot of times we're learning on the fly, just like you guys are learning life on the fly sometimes. But parents always have your best at heart. I was talking to Dr. Martinez down here just a little earlier, and one of the things that I was talking to her about, she was talking about her 17-year-old daughter, was acknowledging some things that she had taught her along the way, and what a revelation that was for her. And I can remember when I was 26 years old, 26, 27, I remember calling my mom one day, and I called and said, Mom, I said, thank you. And she said, boy, thank you for what? I said, well, thank you for giving me a curfew. Thank you for not allowing me to hang out with Charlie, because you knew that Charlie's parents were never at home and that Charlie smoked weed. I said, thank you for having your thumb on every aspect of my life. Because if you hadn't have done that, there's no way I could have accomplished the things I accomplished and gotten where I had gotten to in the environment that I grew up in. Even though you don't like to do it, it's a discipline thing. I used to tell my son when he was you guys' age, I was like, you have to be disciplined in all the things that you do, even when you don't want to do it. And I gave him this definition of discipline, and I want to give it to you guys this morning. Discipline is doing what you're supposed to do, when you're supposed to do it, whether you feel like it or not, whether you want to do it or not. It's a requirement, okay? Show me a person that's not disciplined in one area of their life, and I'll show you a person that's not disciplined in many areas of their life. So I live by that, being disciplined. My son lives in my house, and he's watching everything that I do. And he doesn't do what I tell him to do, he does what he sees me do. That's what kids do. That's what kids do. They look at what you do and they mimic what you do. They don't listen to what you said. It takes a while for them to begin to listen to what you said. So when I'm thinking about my son, I'm like, I'm in his life every single day. That football player, that basketball player, that actress, whoever that is, that person is only a blip on the radar screen of the time that he actually sees them. So he can admire what they do. But I'm the model, I'm the role that he should be modeling. I'm his role model. I gotta do right. I gotta be there. I gotta be a parent. I gotta teach him. I gotta show him the way. I tell him all the time, I'm like, I've been on this earth 37 years longer than you. Everything that you think, everything that you can contemplate doing, every step that you take in your life, I've already been there, I've already done it, I've already thought it.